Hi, I'm Ashley.
I'm Suhani.
And I'm Tiffany.
And today we're going to be discussing the Grammys nominations and our thoughts on them. So let's start with Album of the Year. Starting off, what do you guys think is going to be this year's Album of the Year, and who are you pulling for?
I think that Cowboy Carter, the Tortured Poets Department, and Brat were the strongest contenders for me. I do think Brat is a really strong contender because it's so much more unique than the rest of the other albums, and I think Charli XCX really stood out with her album this year. Personally, I'm still rooting for the Tortured Poets Department because I think it was different for Taylor Swift, personally.
I agree that Brat was definitely a game changer, and I think if we're going from the standard definition of Album of the Year as the most influential album this year, I think Brat should definitely win. But I don't think it's going to go to Brat because honestly, Charli XCX isn't as popular as some of the other artists, so I think it might go to someone else.
Personally, I really like the album Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish because all the songs were super meaningful and I think the lyrics really resonated with me as well.
I think Hit Me Hard and Soft was a really good album, and I think that probably most likely that Hit Me Hard and Soft or Cowboy Carter will win. Next, we're going to talk about the Song of the Year. Song of the Year is typically based off the vocal performance of the artist in the song, which is why it's different from Record of the Year.
Going off of the vocal performance, I think the strongest contenders would be Birds of a Feather or Please 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 or Good Luck Babe. I think Please 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 really showed off Sabrina Carpenter's vocals in that song. And I also think Good Luck Babe was really unique compared to a lot of the other songs. And I think Chappell Roan's voice was also very unique and very powerful in this song.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think it might go to Good Luck Babe because of just how difficult the song is to sing. I think she really deserves something for going so far and trying this different style of music that I don't think she's really done before.
I think it's probably likely to go to Texas Hold'em just because Beyonce has also swept Song of the Year multiple years before, and Texas Hold'em is a very well performed song, so I think that's likely. But I do think the song that it deserves to go to is, as you said, Good Luck Babe or Please Please Please, as they were both really strong songs.
Next we have Record of the Year. So Record of the Year is different from Song of the Year as it focuses more on the producer. What are our thoughts on Record of the Year?
I think looking at this list, I think it should, in my opinion, it should go to Charli XCX for 360, just because the entire album of Brat had such excellent production, and it was really different from everything else that we see.
I think it's likely that the Record of the Year can go to Fortnite as well because I know a lot of people had complaints that Jack Antonoff was doing very similar productions in the Tortured Poets Department, but I do think Fortnite was one song that was different, and I think Taylor was brave for releasing a song that was kind of different than the rest of her discography as a single, and for that reason, along with the fact that Taylor has swept so many Grammys before, I think Fortnite is a strong contender.
Personally, I think Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar kind of stands out from the rest of them just because how unique it is. First of all, it's a diss track on Drake, but also I think the production of that was really interesting as well, just of how strong the beat was, and I think it really got across the message well. I think the production definitely stands out of that compared to the rest of the nominees.
I also think that if Not Like Us won, that would be a really big blow to Drake, honestly. So yeah, if that won, I would not be disappointed for sure.
The next category is Best New Artist. Do you guys have any thoughts on this category?
So for me, my preliminary thoughts are that just looking at this list, a lot of the artists don't seem like they should be in this category.
Yeah, I heard that because Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet album really broke out this year. That was the reason she was able to be nominated for Best New Artist, as most of her albums in the past weren't as big as Short and Sweet. Chapel Rowan has also been releasing music for a while, but I think her new album kind of set her up there, as well as Benson Boone, I think came out probably a couple of years ago, and I think those are the big names for Best New Artist.
I would say personally, I'm rooting for Sabrina Carpenter just because of the success she received this year with her album and with really popular hits. For example, like Espresso and Please, Please, Please. I think she definitely has a really unique voice, and also her lyrics are interesting as well. And she's really creative with that aspect of her. So I think I'm rooting for her.
I see your point, but I think that like the Best New Artist should go to an artist who has actually been coming out with music for only like the past few years. So in that aspect, I think it should go to either Doechii or Ray maybe, because both of them have come out with like really nice songs in the past couple of years.
Yeah, I've really loved Ray's songs. Some of her most recent songs, like Oscar-winning Tears. But I also think that Chapel Rowan is a super strong contender. I think her songs Good Luck Babe and Hot to Go were both really popular for an extended period of time. And I think it was really these past year or past 2 years where those songs have really come out. And I think that's why she deserves the award of Best New Artist. Next is the Best Pop Duo or Group Performance. What are our thoughts on this award?
Honestly, in my opinion, like the only good song on this list is Guess. I just think that the other ones are kind of like bland and boring, and I think Guess provides like a really fun and catchy experience to the listener, and I think that should definitely win.
I really like Die With A Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. I think their voices are so beautiful together, and they definitely created a really emotional and really captivating song.
For this category, I'm really not sure who's gonna take home the Grammy, but personally, I'm rooting for Us by Gracie Abrams and Taylor Swift. So Us is the first track that Taylor Swift has been featured on by a female artist, which I think was really interesting. And I know they did the entire songwriting process and the recording process together, and I think that's what makes it really special, and I think the lyrics were really phenomenal in that song as well.
This year, there were a lot of talented contenders for the Best Rap Performance category, and I personally really like that by Metro Boomin and Future. I think their lyrics were really interesting, and Metro Boomin really went all out for the production as well.
I also think that Not Like Us is likely to win for this category just because of its popularity and like the cultural impact that it had.
Yeah, I think considering that it was also nominated for Record of the Year and Song of the Year, it has a really strong possibility of winning a smaller category like Rap Song of the Year.
One thing I'm really surprised about is Yeah Glow by Glorilla. She's kind of an upcoming new artist in the world of rap, and I think I didn't expect her music to be on there since the Grammys historically don't really like super like explicit songs, but I think the way she carried out the song and the passion she put into it really helped seal the deal for this song.
So I just wanted to ask you guys, like, are there any categories that are kind of like underrated that you're pulling for someone for?
Yeah, I think Best Music Video is a pretty interesting category because it focuses more on the film and production of a video rather than a song or a record. I know Fortnite by Taylor Swift and Post Malone is nominated for that one, and I'm pretty excited to see if they'll win because I personally thought the music video was really creative, especially that last scene where Taylor is sitting on top of a phone booth and Post Malone is inside and the rain is pouring down. I think that one is a really creative and cool shot.
For me, I really like the R&B category since I think it's a little bit smaller than pop. It also features really unique and upcoming singers as well. My personal favorite in the R&B category was SZA. She really explored tranquility and peacefulness in this song, and I think her vocals are really great.
For me personally, I'm going to be looking at the Latin pop album category because one of my favorite artists, Kali Uchis, was nominated for a Grammy for that category, and I think her album Orquídeas was really good, and I really hope that she wins a Grammy. I think that'll be great for her popularity and for her career.
I think overall this year there were so many strong contenders in each category, and I definitely think it's going to be hard for the judges to choose.
Well, I guess we're all looking forward to seeing the Grammys for 2025.
Thank you guys so much for watching or listening, and Please leave your comments down below if you have anything else to add to this discussion. Thank you.